Now I know y'all see his hand. I know y'all see that hand. Now I know y'all see his hand. I know y'all see that hand. Now I know y'all see.
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Bomba clot. Listen, we're talking to you guys quickly about Paul and Micah's situation. Let me just say this now. The evidence is inconclusive. Now, the evidence is surely inconclusive. Now, I can see where there's possibilities, but the evidence is inconclusive. What we're not gonna do is put my guy Paul down into that section of bad guys who do some mad stuff. Okay, hold on, Paul. Listen, let's be real. Okay, that scene, I can see where they went with it, right? I can totally see how it looks that particular way, because it's more of the reaction of the girl, right? Look, it's when she starts patting down her leg after and her butt area that it gets a little bit sussy. You know what I mean? So of course we don't really see his hand. Okay, his right hand is leaning over, but it's going towards the door. So is it the left hand? The left hand inadvertently is what's touching the butt, right? Now that might have been a mistake. Your hand, because his hand is by his side. Okay, his hand doesn't come out. He needs the right hand to open the door. So it's not right hand. The right hand has to open the door for sure, right? Okay, so just the right hand, but the left hand is still by the body. But it might have been here where his hand starts to gravitate out a little bit. It might have been a little touch. It could have been. I'm not gonna lie to you. It could have been. I'm not gonna pretend as if it couldn't have been. You know what I mean? So if you look at it from this perspective, let's just the hand there. It could be okay. It's when it's here. It's just too close where he passes by. It's just a little bit too close. And then there. Okay, so there's a little flick of the hand. A little flick. Ooh, there's a little flick of that. Ooh, that looks a bit dangerous. Can't lie to you. It does look a bit dangerous. I can't play with you. Oh boy. Listen, I don't want to say definitely. I want to say that the evidence is inconclusive. I want to say the evidence is speculative at best. Your Honor, I want to say that the evidence at best, at best, shows there might have been a little bit of movement from the hand, but we are not 100% sure. Okay. Oh, all right. So, but the reaction of her to go to the place where his hand potentially would have hit. I mean, listen. Look, coming from a backing point of when we were kids, and we were bad. Okay, we grew up in London. If you know, you know. I'm a '90s kid. We used to be misbehaving in the corridors of our school. We used to call it feel up, and not every feel up was consensual. I'm gonna be very honest with you. That's story enough for another day. But we were bad kids. And that is the kind of behavior where you do that in the corridor, the slight touch, and move on. That the person can't really say, that's what. So I can see where they're going with it. I don't want to say for sure, because one thing that I know for sure is that this doesn't look, it looks some way, but it might not be that way. And so I want to give the benefit of the doubt to our boy, Paul. But if he done it, well done, boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, because he suffered. He suffered with Micah. He suffered. But then that would actually open up another question about how disgusting of a friendship that this lady has with Micah. Like, none of Micah's friends are her friends, which is probably why maybe the other girl was so open to Paul. Could have been. I'm not going to say it is. I'm not going to say it's not. I'm just saying that the evidence is inconclusive. But the fact that she goes to reach towards the area where he touched on her body inconspicuously, because her hand is on her thigh. Look, her hand's on her thigh. Okay. Boom. It is okay. I'm going to slow it down. So her hands on her thigh, and then boom, that little flick. Ooh, it's looking worse. About a second. Then she touches the area where he would have flicked. It's not looking good, bruv. There's a flag on the play. Oh man. Okay, listen. But you know what? we will leave this up to God. Okay, maybe he'll come out and say something. Who knows? Maybe she'll come out and say something. Who knows? But it ain't looking good, bruv. All right. So listen, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button. Well, for the notification of uploads. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded. Ooh, baby. It ain't easy, baby. It ain't easy, baby.